Solve the first question. Come on.
Return on
Yeah, we will do. We both will do.
return on assets.
Yeah, return on assets. Yeah, give me just a second. You start. Meanwhile, you start solving this. Okay.
Hmm,
Okay. So what about the first one? They're asking you what return on
Return on
assets. So
asset.
what is the formula for ROA?
Hmm,
Net income by average total assets. Correct or wrong? See, we are doing profitability ratios. You should be somewhat updated with formulas. What is the formula for return on assets? Just check it out. Net income by average total assets. So what is your net income? They're asking for year 2. Net income is 75,000.
75,000.
Whole divided by what? Find out the average total assets, opening assets plus closing assets divided by 2. Just do that.
So the question?
Yeah, question.
Screen.
5,50,000.
Yeah. So what is your average total assets?
75.
Yes.
They're asking you return. Yeah, average total assets. How will you find out? So you will take opening and closing assets divided by 2. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what is that? 5
1.
lakhs. Just do that. Like 6 lakhs plus 5 lakhs whole divided by 2. So 75,000 divided by 11 lakhs divided by 2 is 5.5 lakhs. Correct?
Yeah.
Just do that and tell me the percentage, and then also return on equity. So return on equity is nothing but net income by average total equity. So how will you find out equity? You will take total of assets minus total of liabilities. That means 5 lakhs minus 225 and 6 lakhs minus 3 lakhs. You will get equity for year 1, you will get equity for year 2. You have to do average of that. Correct? Hello?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what is the first, for this one you got?
75,000.
Okay, I'll just write the answer there. You try the second one and tell me. So it's like 13.6 something. I'm getting 13. 13.6 is not 14. I'm getting 14. 13.63. 13.63 is 14%. So
Yeah,
this I got. You just try and tell me this one. Tell me return on equity first. So like 6 lakhs minus 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs minus 2 lakh 25,000, 2 lakh 75,000. So 75,000 divided by 3 lakhs plus 2 lakh 75,000 whole divided by 2. Okay. So it is 2 lakh
Okay.
87,500. 75,000 divided by 2 lakh 87,500 into 100. So 75,000 divided by 2 lakh 87,500 into 100. Exactly, we are getting 26.0, 26%. Okay. Just do this. We'll go for the next question. Once finished, please tell me immediately. Did you understand how I got this?
First one I was able to understand, sir.
See, second one is if you want equity, you have to take total of assets minus total of liabilities. So what is your total of assets of first year? 5 lakhs. So I'm writing first year. So 5 lakhs minus 2 lakh 25,000. You'll get 2 lakh 75,000. What about the second one? Second year it is 6 lakhs minus 3 lakhs. You will get 3 lakhs. So you have equity of year 1, you have equity of year 2. If you add and divide by 2, it will be average. And then you can find out the ratio. Correct?
Right.
Yeah, then do it fast and let's go for the second question. Shall I move forward? Next question.
Yes, sir.
Suman finished?
No, sir. I haven't finished.
Where are you stuck? Like you got this now?
Yeah.
Then I've written this clearly here. Like 75,000 divided by like total of assets. Like this is the assets. We have taken average of that. We got the return on assets. And return on equity is nothing but total of asset minus liabilities equity. I already explained you. This is in your balance sheet. Your total of asset is this. Your equity plus debt is nothing but total of equity and liabilities. Okay. So these two totals should be equal. From this, if I remove the debt part, I get what? Equity. Correct?
Okay.
So that's the reason why asset minus liability is capital or equity. So we got the equity of year 1,
Okay.
year 2 and average. Finished.
Okay.
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 Yeah, do the second question. Now hopefully it is like clear to you, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now second question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Based on potential sales of 500 units per year, a new product has estimated traceable cost of 9 lakh, 9,90,000. That means this is what the cost you are incurring. What is the target price to obtain 15% margin on sales? So this is the cost now. They're asking you target price to obtain 15% margin on sales. They're asking you selling price, isn't it so?
Yes, sir.
So what we'll do, there are two equations. One is profit on cost, profit on sales. There are two equations. So profit on cost, how will you find out? 100 plus 15 is equal to 115. This is your cost price, this is your profit, this is your selling price. Correct? Then when it comes to profit on sales, the equation changes. It becomes 100 minus 15 is equal to 85. Are you following what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So now this is your selling price, this is your profit, this is your cost price. Correct? So when you have some situation whereby they ask you to find out target price or selling price, this is what they're asking, selling price. Okay, they have given the cost to us. Cost is 9,90,000. Okay, they're asking target price. When they ask price, they ask per unit price. Correct or wrong? When they say value, they ask total amount. Correct or wrong?
Yes,
Okay.
See, value means total amount. Price means per unit price. Correct or wrong?
yeah.
Hello.
Okay.
See, if I say what is the price of one shampoo sachet, so he says 5 rupees. If I say what is the value of 100 shampoo sachets, I cannot ask price. I can ask value into 500. Correct or wrong?
Yes.
So now given the condition, we will try to find out our price. So and the condition is given as profit 15% profit margin on sales. If it is margin, if it is profit on cost, then we should use this equation. If it is profit margin on sales, we should use this equation. Okay. Now what is given to you cost? I'll put cost below cost. 9,90,000. If your cost price is 85, your selling price is 100.
100.
So let's say if for your total cost of 9,90,000, what will be your selling price? So 9,90,000 into 100 by 85. Tell me what is the answer for this? For this cost price, if this is the selling price, for this total cost, how much will be the selling price? Correct? Or sales value? Correct or wrong? If you are selling, if something has costed you 85 and you are selling at 100, then something which is the total cost is 9,90,000, what will be the selling price? Come on, why are you not telling me?
Yes, sir. 11,64,705 is the selling price.
Yeah, so 9,90,000 into 100 divided by 85, so it is 11 lakhs. The selling price is 11 lakhs 64,705, which you can see is more than the cost. Okay, so this is the selling price for the entire 500 units. We want per unit price, so we will divide this 11 lakhs
320.
64,705 by 500, so we'll get per unit price. So it's like 2329. Okay, this is your answer. Just do this. Any doubts, you can ask me immediately, please. Suman, if you've got any doubt, you can ask me. I can explain you from the beginning again.
Yes, sir. This 15%, that was our percentage, right? For the
Yeah. This is the
profit.
this is the concept. Yes. If it is profit on cost given, this is the way. If it is profit on sales given, this is the way.
So
So
here the selling price, are we assuming that is 100?
100, yes. For this cost price, this is the selling price. So for this total cost, what they are saying, what will be the selling price? अगर इतना है, if it is this much, then your selling price is this much. अगर इतना cost है, if this is the cost, then what is the selling price based upon this particular equation? If the margin
Okay.
is 15, okay.
So first we have to find out the cost price, which is 85.
Yeah. This equation you have to write and then you have to solve. Just a second. Okay, shall we go for the next question?
Yeah.
Yeah. So next question would be, I'll give you some solving question. Don't worry about these kind of questions. I'm not ignoring them. I'll do it, of course. But today, somewhat some kind of solving questions we do, and then we'll sit on this also. Okay. So do this question. They're asking you return on assets. I'm expecting an answer from you.
Return on assets.
$21.05, sir.
Sorry, madam.
21.05.
21.07. Just a second. Yeah, it's like 21.1 you'll get.
Yeah, 21.05. That is 21 point. A is the answer.
21.
Yeah. 21 you got, na?
Yeah.
Dividendosaurus. What is this company name? Okay. 21.1. Is it right? Yeah. And can you do this question? Like fifth question. So company's gross profit margin remain unchanged from year 3. Okay. However, the company's year 4 net profit margin increased from year 3. Which one of the following could explain the change from year 3 to year 4? Preferred dividends definitely are not like
Net
gross
profit.
profit margin has remained unchanged. Okay. Company's year 4 gross profit margin has remained unchanged from year 3. So gross profit margin is constant. Company's year 4 net profit margin has increased from year 3. Okay, from 3 to 4 net profit margin has increased. Correct? Year 3 to 4 gross profit is constant. All right, K. Which one of the following could explain the change from year 3 to year 4? So what is your take on this? See, dividends actually they have to be deducted from retained earnings. Okay, so there is no matter you will be considering dividend anywhere here. It has nothing to do because after net profit the dividends are deducted. Am I right? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
After getting net profit, this net profit is transferred to retained earnings account as some amount, and from that dividend is declared deducted. Sorry, it won't come. Income tax, definitely. I think if tax decreases, your profit next year can increase, now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sales decrease. They're asking about net profit, not about gross profit. So I won't go for this, and I also won't go for this. Yeah. So B is the answer. Why I won't go? Because these two are concerned with gross profits. Nowhere they are concerned with net profits. Okay. We'll pick some question and do. Just do this question.
Ratio.
So they have given you ROE and they've also given you
Debt ratio.
debt ratio. What is the formula for debt ratio? Debt by total capital, correct? So how much debt is there in total capital, you will be seeing that is debt by debt plus equity. If I am not wrong, please check in your textbook, you'll get the same formula. So debt ratio, what debt ratio tells you actually, if I have to say you, I'm clearly explaining you. If 40% is the debt in total capital, then 60% is what? Equity. Correct or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Please tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like is my equity, and this is like return on equity is given. So I will. So they're asking you return on assets. So return on assets is equal to whatever the return on equity you get, you reinvest again. Am I right? See, you see the topic
12%.
no, please listen. You see the topic of sustainable growth rate. In sustainable growth rate, what happens? If you earn 100 rupees profit, from that you declare 20% as dividends, and 80% is what you are retaining. Correct? This 80%, what you'll do? What you'll do?
Will reinvest.
Reinvest at the rate of some return, that is return on equity. That means you will be reinvesting this in some stocks of some company, and you'll be getting some returns out of it. Correct?
Yes.
So now for if I have to give a formula to you, you can write down this special formula. Return on assets can also be found out in this way: return on equity into 1 minus debt ratio. Just write down. So we'll prove this. Don't worry. What is return on assets? Formula: net income by average total assets. Correct?
Yeah.
Or net income by total assets. Am I right?
Total assets, average total.
What is the formula for return on equity? Net income by equity. Correct?
Equity.
Into 1 minus debt ratio. 1 minus debt ratio is nothing but equity by capital, or capital employed, or assets, total assets. Correct or wrong? See, we can write this like this. So equity will be cancelled, and capital employed is almost equal to total assets only. What is that? Hello? Are
Couldn't
you?
get it, sir.
No, that's what I'm saying. There are some versions or some other analyst or some books for total assets. They use the terminology capital employed. I can show you that in ACCA books. I can show you that total assets can also be written as capital employed in ACCA's financial reporting and financial management book. That's what I'm trying to explain you. Capital employed is nothing but whatever money you have, you are going to buy what for the business?
Assets.
Assets. So these two would be nothing but whatever money you have, either in the form of debt or in the form of equity, which is long-term capital, you will be totally using them to buy what for the company? Please tell me.
Assets.
Assets. So that's the reason why they say that these two are nothing but equal. So that's what I'm saying. As I gave you a formula, you will be thinking in your mind, he has just given a formula and is asking us to follow. I'm not asking you to blindly follow and mug up these formulas. I'm giving you a concept also behind that. What I'm saying is, return on assets is nothing but whatever money you have, you are putting into your business as a capital. With that, what do you want to buy? Assets. With assets, what do you want to generate? Returns. Correct or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
We discussed the DuPont formula, na? You remember that I told you that 2 or 3 formulas can give you one ratio? We did not in the
Yeah.
textbook.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember or not? Like two formulas can give you one formula. We did like that. Na? DuPont I explained you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so what does it say? That whatever the equity you are investing, you are looking for profits, and the equity, whatever you have with that, you are purchasing assets. Okay, so equity used for buying assets, assets utilized and like utilized for what? For generating profits. Correct or wrong?
Mm.
So now what? So what does it mean? Return on equity is net income by equity into return on into what I'm saying, like equity by capital employed. It is nothing but what? Equity
Equity.
by capital employed or
Total assets.
total capital. Correct? Equity by that 1 minus debt ratio. Debt ratio is nothing but your equity in the total capital. So equity in total capital is nothing but equity by capital employed. That is, capital employed is nothing but debt plus equity. Capital employed is debt plus equity. So how much equity you have in total capital? As per my example, 60%. Correct? Because
Mm.
40% is your debt. So 60% is what?
Mm.
Equity.
Your equity.
So that equity in total capital is nothing but 1 minus debt ratio. Okay. So like this, equity by capital employed can also be written as total assets. Capital employed is also called as total assets. Okay. So here this equity will be cancelled and you will be getting net income by total assets or capital employed, which is equal to return on assets. Okay. So I'm writing it neatly. ROA is equal to net income by average total assets. I can write this in this way also. Return on equity into 1 minus debt ratio. What does it mean? Return on equity is nothing but net income by average total equity. Okay. Into 1 minus debt ratio is nothing but average. So I'll write equity here. Equity by capital employed. Correct? Capital employed is can also be written as total of assets or total of assets. Correct or wrong? Hello.
Right. Okay.
Now this equity will be cancelled. Now net income by capital employed or
Yep.
average total assets nothing but return on assets. Correct? Correct or
Mm.
wrong? This is what they're asking you. So just go for this formula and do this question. Take your ROE. ROE is 0.12 into 1 minus debt ratio is 0.40. So 0.12 into 0.60 is how much? 7.2%. That is your return on assets. Please finish this. We'll go for the next question. See, they are also taking the term DuPont here. See here.
Mm-hmm.
Where is madam?
Okay.
She is listening or not?
I guess her network issue.
Okay. Okay. Now please go through this. We'll go for the next one. If done, then we'll go for the next one.
No, sir, not yet.
Yeah. You can confirm me whenever finished.
ये थोड़ा confusing है sir, but
Yes, it is confusing. Why?
difficult
Because they haven't
to
given
get
these
it.
kind of formulas in your book. So definitely that can be somewhat confusing. But I have whatever means of efforts I can put, I have put it to explain you and justify you conceptually. Okay. There may be some concepts which will be complicated. There's no doubt about that. But once again, if you watch this video, you'll learn it. See, not everything is so easy, na? Something, there'll be some complexity also. So my suggestion is, again, you should watch and try to figure out what I'm saying there. Correct?
So can I relate this with any textbook, or if I
No,
want to?
see, what the thing is, there is a textbook, like I think there's a Gleam's textbook, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Gleam textbook, I'm just trying to see whether I have. I'll just give it to you. You said like Sunday you'll be coming, but like yesterday you did not find time, maybe.
Yeah, I couldn't.
Yeah. So like I'm just seeing what textbook I'm just following. I can give you 2 minutes. Gleam. I have part one's textbook that I will share with you as like you. Part two I will give you. Okay. I'll just search the file and give it to you. I have in my laptop. I'll give it to you.
So like
I've
it
shared a
would be
part.
like a file.
It will be a PDF file. I've shared a PDF file with you. Okay. So this is done, Suman.
Yeah.
Okay. Then do this question.
What we have to find out in this?
You can just see the question.
Which it is written in the bottom. Dividend has a profit margin of. We have to find profit margin of what? Sales.
Profit margin. Yeah, they're asking you net profit margin. They're asking you net profit margin. What is the formula for net profit margin?
I don't remember.
Now that's very strange. Net profit margin, I'll tell you the formula. Net profit by net sales into 100. I'm writing it here. You can now work out. Now can you do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sending you a screenshot of that question. You can see that screenshot. Right now we worked out that question, na?
Okay, okay.
See that question number 7 and D option. Just see that. The formula is given to you, but they did not give any explanation of such kind. But I gave you the explanation right now. I don't follow the answers what they give, but like for you to like give you, I just gave. Okay, now can you do this? Net profit margin?
Yeah, doing it. So.
Yeah.
Time is it? Net profit would be our this GP, right?
What is your net profit in this? Net income. Clear.
200 into
Divided by 3000 into 100. Finish. Just do that.
6 point. Yeah,
Or how much?
I got 6.66. Yeah, 6.67.
Yeah. Next one. Just do this.
Company has sales of
They're asking you operating profit margin, operating profit by net sales into 100. Okay.
okay. Operating profit. Okay. Operating profit. Much. Mm,
So I shall elaborate something on this. How will you find out operating profit? Operating profit is equal to gross profit minus
Gross
operating,
profit.
administration, and selling expenses. So again, I have elaborated. Let me check. So you have sales. Okay. So this is okay.
Yeah.
Sales of 1 lakh minus 40k of cost of sales gives you gross profit. That is how much? 60k. Correct.
Yeah, that I have done.
So 60,000 interest expense you should not take because it is not a operating, administration, and selling expenses. You should not take taxes as well because we don't want PAT. This is what we don't want. This is net profit. We want PBIT. What we want?
PBI.
Profit before income.
Profit before
Yeah,
interest.
profit before interest and tax.
How much?
So like, why should we deduct this? No need. We will just deduct the operating expenses,
45.
15,000. 45,000 you get. 45,000
45.
divided by 1 lakh into 100, that is 45%. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, 45.
fine. If this is done, then I'll give you the next question.
Yeah, this was done. I'm confused with the interest expense.
No, you should be reading the text, please. You should be very much updating yourself. Formulas भी याद नहीं है तो how?
That's why I said कि एक दिन का गैप लेके करेंगे क्योंकि regular basis
I
पे फिर
gave you 2 days
मुश्किल हो रहा
gap.
है.
2
मुश्किल हो
days
रहा है.
gap, and it was like weekend, so you couldn't study maybe. So today at least you can sit. Tomorrow you can sit. Okay, do this. See, for such kind of questions, this is the balance sheet. What did they give you? They gave you assets of 25 lakhs, correct?
Hmm.
This is total of assets. Spear decided to reduce its debt ratio to 0.40 from 0.50. So now whatever their debt ratio was, I'm not concerned with. Previously the debt ratio was 0.50. That means 50% debt, 50% equity, correct?
Equity. Yeah.
Now like 40% debt, 60%
60% equity.
equity. So what is 40% of this? I think 10 lakhs, correct? Just
Yes,
do
sir.
that. And 15 lakhs is your equity, isn't it so? 25 lakhs minus 10 lakhs. Please
Yeah.
tell me yes or no.
Yes, yes, yes.
So now you have your equity, you have your profit margin. With profit margin on this, you
Sales.
multiply this, you get profit, net profit. Just do 11% of 20 lakhs.
2,20,000.
So 2,20,000 divided by equity is 15 lakhs. Now do
0.114.
0.1.
14.7%.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now try to understand this. Any doubts, ask me please.
I just repeat it one more time, sir.
Why not?
That's it.
So what I did is I just took total of assets, and I know
Okay.
total of assets should always be equal to total of liabilities. Okay. So this side will also be 25 lakhs. But what the condition they have given is, they said that debt ratio was like something around somewhere around 50%. That means 50% debt they used to have and 50%
Hmm.
equity. But now they have changed it from, they have reduced it from 50 to 40% of debt. That means they have
Oh,
40% debt and they have 60% equity, correct?
right.
So 40% debt, that means this total of assets should always be equal to total of liabilities, and total of liabilities debt plus equity, correct? See,
Okay.
balance sheet total of assets, equity
Equal.
plus liability. So this is nothing but total of liability, am I right?
Right. Hmm.
So now 25 lakhs is your total of assets, and we know one condition, that of this total of assets, since it's equal to total of liability, which is debt plus equity, so 25 lakhs here should be equal to 25 lakhs. Okay.
Hmm.
So now out of this 25 lakhs, 40% is debt right now, that is 10 lakhs. So 15 lakhs is balance, 25
Equal.
minus 10 is equity. Now I have equity, which I got the denominator of this. Net profit by equity is the formula. But I should have net profit also. So for that, what I can do, I can take this 11%, which is the profit margin on sales. I can calculate that profit amount. 11% of 20 lakhs is 2,20,000 divided by 15 lakhs the equity. I get what? Return on equity, correct?
Hmm. Okay.
So how I got this 2,20,000? 11 lakhs is my sales.
Yeah.
Into what is my not 20 lakhs, sorry. 20 lakhs is my sales. Into 11% is 2,20,000. That's what. Now that is done. Do this question. That will be the last question. Okay.
Yeah, I need to go.
Yeah, I'm expecting the answer.
12.
Sorry. No.
12%.
No. Formula is very simple. Net income by average total equity. What is your
So
net income?
Income is 8.
What is your average total equity?
10.
What's the problem? Finished.
8%. Got it.
Yeah.
Taken to
So I want you to please go through this entire video once again, Suman and Madam, and understand the questions. Okay. Wherever you want more explanation in the next class, you can ask. Collect your doubts. Pick the things. And not only this, I want you to work out some questions, additional 10 questions if you have got some time. Okay. So that like in the next class you can
From
come
this
out.
only, no?
Yeah, from this only you can come out with your doubts. Next class will be about turnover ratios. I'll be solving turnover ratios questions and some theory questions also, which I said I'll be discussing with you especially like some questions in between I did not discuss, like this one. Okay, so like that, some 10 questions, some quality 10 questions I'll pick up and I'll discuss with you. Okay,
Next class will be when?
tomorrow, of course.
Tomorrow
Have
is
you already had a word, no, sir, of the
What?
gap last week?
Oh, okay. But like Suman, like day after tomorrow is Dasera, so
This way, na, sir, I'm not getting time to revise anything
no, I
because
understand, but the
yeah.
day after tomorrow there is Dashera festival, so availability is a issue. So tomorrow I can take up, you can take a break on Dashera day,
Okay.
because day after tomorrow
we
is a
have a class,
festival.
sir.
What, madam?
Tomorrow we have a class.
Yeah, that's what like she said, like she wants alternate days. So I said okay, but see, day after tomorrow is Dashera festival.
Yeah.
So that day we'll be having work at home and like like I mean like one day I'll be getting. So I'm like planning to take tomorrow. Day after tomorrow you take a break, not day after tomorrow and like next day. 2 days you take a break.
Okay.
Of course, like you may also have some festivities at home, no?
No, that is not a problem. I understand the festival thing.
Sir, here which sums we have to do, sir?
What?
I think there is so many sums is there, no? Which sums we have to do?
Madam, every sum you have to do, every question.
Okay.
Whenever you get time, you do 20 questions, 20, 20, 20. The one who finishes all these questions of PDF has a very, very bright chance of cracking this exam. Okay, the questions are all made for you only, isn't it so?
Yeah.
So we did profitability right now. Profitability we started. Profitability like per share ratios are there. So next class what I'll do is I'll be taking turnover ratios next class, and also some theory questions, some 10 to 15 theory questions of this, and turnover ratios. Now more 2 sessions we'll do questions only. Fine.
Okay.
We'll do questions only, more 2 sessions like this. So this kind of questions we'll discuss. They have given this A, B, C, Z. These 4 companies they have given some data and what they're asking. So these kind of questions will also build your knowledge very strongly. And you can pick any 10 random questions and you yourself can start solving. Okay. There's nothing to lose heart or worry about this. Of course, some questions will be very
Sir,
complex.
when we saw that sum, we can't understand. When you explain that one, I think it is easy.
Yes, madam, I understand. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Please don't lose heart and
Yeah.
don't think that it's like it's going bounce alike. There may be some concepts which will be
Yeah.
out of the box. You're writing a professional exam. So only what is given in book should not expect. That's the reason why I try to explain to you some version of some analysts. Some analysts take in this way also, and I justified with you this one. Correct? So need not worry. Slowly, steadily, you will be gaining, and you will be having like developing a mastery in the subject. It will take some time, but from your side, even you like there shouldn't be any lack of hard work. Ratios you're not remembering, formulas you're not remembering, you're not seeing the book seriously. Sit for 2 hours. As Suman is taking some time, like tomorrow, as she said, she wants 1 or 2 days. That's great. You can take out time, study, and then next class you should be answering. Okay. Chalo. Good day. So what's it
Sir,
then
is there
tomorrow?
any charts for the formulas? You have any charts? total formulas.
There is no chart for ratios and no shortcut for formulas. I can write all 30 formulas without even seeing any textbook on the board.
Sir, you are different. We are different.
No. We all are same. Slowly, steadily, it will take some time. Slowly, you will be writing. Like you do one thing. Now, you just take only one set. I'm saying you plan in this way. Just you take one set tomorrow. Profitability ratios. 5 ratios, write on all the gross profit ratio. All the profitability ratios has one common base, that is sales. All the profitability ratios has only one common base, sales. So gross profit by sales, net profit by sales, operating profit by sales. Done, three formulas finished. So like that, like current ratio, quick ratio, cash ratio only has one common base, current liability, current liability, current liability. But what is here?
Mhm.
Here it is current assets by current liabilities, quick assets by current liabilities, and like cash
Cash.
equivalents by current liability. That's it. So you can take one set and you yourself can make some kind of convenience of how you can learn that faster. Correct? I can give you chart for variance analysis, very simple charts to understand. Wherever it is required, I'll give you. But where it is not, I can't frame. Isn't it so?
Yeah. Sir, we get the formulas, but some tricky questions, no.
Hmm.
That time we
These are not tricky questions. These are very simple
This,
ones. These
yeah,
questions are tricky ones. This theory kind of question. So
yeah.
this here, what you have to do is you have to assume things and you have to do. So that I will explain you in the next coming class. I'll take 10-15 questions, 10-15 odd questions, and we'll discuss, madam. Okay.
Okay.
So Suman, you are like comfortable with tomorrow, no?
Yeah, sir. But if we can start exact by 1, that would be fine, because 2 to 3 I have to do my
Sweet.
lunch things and everything. I get my cab by 4.
I really understand. Today, like I said, now I asked them to come at 11 a.m. Those people came at 12:30, and that conversation was running till 1. My lunch time is from 12:30 because of your classes. Only lunch time is 12:30 to 1. The problem is I'm fasting. Otherwise, I would have skipped it to 2 p.m. See, I take one apple in the morning. That's it. That is at 8 a.m. After that,
Okay.
I only take one time meal. And evening, I don't take anything. I take only one banana or one apple. See, only for these 9 days. Otherwise, I would have like skipped to 2 o'clock. And not only me, even madam is also fasting. So she will be also hungry. Because of me, again, she has to wait for 1 hour. So I said, you just wait for 10-15 minutes. I'll be coming online. That's what. Tomorrow,
Okay,
no
sir.
problem. I'll be exactly on time at 1 p.m. Okay?
ठीक है sir.
10
Okay.
minutes before, I'll message you. Fine? Chalo.
ठीक है.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.